Hey y'all, it is Taylor coming back with another video. This week's video is going to be all about this makeup look right here. It is going to be a talk through, and I had a request of a look that's similar to this. I don't know that it's exactly the same, but I did try to deliver and make it look similar. So this is going to be kind of a gold eye with a little bit, it's kind of smoky, but I'm not gonna say that it's a smoky eye, with kind of like a 90s grunge. I'm feeling 90s grunge. That's what I'm feeling. But anyway, so that's kind of what the lip is, and that's what this look is gonna be about. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved it, keep watching. Thanks so much. Okay. As you all can tell, I am putting on the concealer. I've already put my contour shade in, and now I'm just going in with the concealer and a wet beauty sponge, and I'm just blending it out. So that's just what I do, and I bring the concealer part out. Same thing on the other side, just to bring some highlight in, and it's gonna come down pretty much kind of close to your contour shade. I also take whatever's left on the sponge and just go down my nose, down the bridge of my nose, because I don't like putting a lot of product on my nose. So I'll just use residual and drag it down. From there, I take just a flat wedge, cosmetic wedge, and my banana powder. I just take it, shake it onto the wedge, and get enough on there so that it'll stick on, and I'll just go in under my eye. And that's just because when you put a liquid under your eye, you need something to keep it from creasing. I mean, everybody has different eyes. I do that. And then again, residual goes down the bridge of my nose. From here, I'm going to take a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I just take my contour and blend it out and make sure that it's blended everywhere. Contour around my forehead as well. So that's just my darkest shade of makeup that I own, which is the Dream Matte Mousse in Dark Cocoa. And I just take it and go here, the end of my eye, near my hairline, and then I also took the contour and came down to the bottom in an effort to make everything down at the bottom look seamless. From there, I'm just going to take my Eco Tools. This is like a blush brush, I think. I just take it and sweep away the extra on my nose and on my under eye. And then I take the e.l.f. Small stipple brush that I use. I just take it and hold it like this, and then go down my nose, down the bridge of my nose. And that's what I want. So same thing on this side. And then again, last time, you just take it and blend it out. Next thing that we're going to do is take the ColourPop eyeshadow in the color Amaze. It's like a glittery shade. And I just take my finger, rub it in there, get it on my finger, and slide it on my eyelid. So what I'm going to do is take it and just lay it on my lid. I'm going to take another eyeshadow. It's going to be MAC's eyeshadow in the color Ground Brown, which is that one. I'm going to take a small eyeshadow brush. This is a crease brush from MUA Professional. I'm just going to take it and put it in Ground Brown, and then I'm going to take it and go in the crease part of my eye at best. But it just created that beginning part that I want. I could have laid something down before that, but I'm just going in with the dark brown because that's what I wanted to have in that part of my eye. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. Notice I'm not going too deep out because I'm going to take a bigger, fluffier brush, and I'm going to blend it out. So it's not a big deal. Blending brush, and I'm just going to go in and blend it out. Notice that it's just softening up that look a little bit more of the brown on my brush, and I'm going to go back in just to soften out the line. Now I can take it out a little bit more with my blending brush. Sweep it over just to get the color to be diffused a little bit more so that it's not so concentrated in one area. Keep blending it out. Keep blending it out. Keep blending it out. And it's just a process. You keep sweeping. The more you sweep, the more it'll go from being a harsh line to just a nice blended out piece of color. I don't really go too heavy with makeup. I just try and keep it as light as possible when it comes to my eyes, because I wear contacts. And if you wear contacts, you already know, well, if you have sensitive eyes and you wear contacts, you already know it can be a challenge to make your eyes look nice, but still at the same time avoid like constantly having to dig in your eye, because it's so much stuff that glitter, eyeshadow, everything just gets in your eye. Go back in with that Amaze again, and we're gonna come right back on top of what we just did, but just on the lid, just on the lid. We don't want the gold to, the glitter part to go away. So we do that, and then honestly from there, I'm satisfied with how that looks. So what I'm gonna do is now go in and do my eyeliner. I'm gonna take my mascara, go into my eyelashes. And I put mascara on before I put on fake lashes, because mascara is what I would consider to be like a barrier. So worst case scenario, when I pull my lashes off, then the mascara will rip off of the lashes, but my lashes won't just be bare hairs being ripped. So that's the reason I put on mascara before I put on lashes. Some people don't like that idea, because at the end of it all, you have to take off the mascara from your lashes, and they still feel like it's damaging. I can understand why people would feel that way, but I just like putting on mascara on my top lashes before I put on actual eyelashes. This is Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof Mascara. I do waterproof because if my eyes run for any reason at all, it shouldn't smudge. It is a little difficult to put on bottom mascara, but I think it's so worth it, because for some reason it just kind of completes the look, and it keeps you from looking just like plain, like at the bottom of your eyes. See how it gives this one something that this one doesn't have? And you really don't even have to put really don't even have to put eyeshadow underneath your eye, because you're gonna mess up and get a little bit on your eyelid anyway, but it's okay because it doesn't look terrible. So okay, all right, so I finished putting on my lashes, and I'm going to also take the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara once again and go over the lashes. Why do I do that? Why do you do that, Taylor? Because some lashes are not very bold and they don't show up very well. And then once you do that, they become a lash. So then the last thing that I'm going to do is take, I actually found a blush that I love, and this is the Milani Romantic Rose powder blush. And I just take it, run my brush through, and then go, cheese, and then just right there. Just right there. Just on the ball. Geez, same thing. And it's actually, when I saw it, I was like, that is the ugliest color blush ever. Can you see it? I was like, that is not going to work for my skin. I'll be darned if it didn't work for my skin. I mean, really, like, that looks good. Because it adds a little bit of that color back, you know? Highlight. Gee. You want to highlight your life? Highlight all of your cares to shine. Make everything stand out on your beautiful face. You deserve a highlight. You deserve it. You do all of this to your face and you don't highlight? What's the point? Like, really? What's the point? Because the highlight is the light of my life. That's not what Erykah Badu said. I'm going to take L'Oreal just because she is my boo. And we're going to always overdo my nose. And I don't care because you know what? It looks amazing to me. Go down the bridge. Pop a little bit on that tip of that nose right there. And so when I do this, it's a little bit more difficult to get it out because I've applied it with my hand and I want to make sure that it blends. So I use this double-ended Posh brush and I just make sure that it's not just like one line on my nose. And then I'm just going to take L'Oreal again with my fan brush this time and just go right back over just to make my face literally look like gold. I always over highlight, and I just really don't care. For the lips, and the lips today will be a brown. It's going to be a lippy stick from ColourPop called Grunge. And I'm going to make sure my lips... Actually, you know what? Let me do my setting spray first. Favorite part of the whole process. Setting spray. Let's make sure that our hair is not ruined by this. Ooh, ooh, my eye. Ooh, it got in my eye. Okay, and then we just take our sponge. The reason we do this is because cheaper setting sprays do not spray out like in a really very good mist. So you must make sure that it doesn't all just get stuck in one spot, and then you've only set like just a certain portion of your face. So like right there, there's a little dot that just went right by my eyebrow, and that wouldn't look very good later on today. So just do that. And then of course, my thighs are wet now, so is my shirt. Then the last thing you do is your lips. So we're just gonna take Grunge and go in. Grunge is not that brown, but once I put it on, you'll be able to see it. It's brown enough. I'm taking the edge and lining my lip. I'm not really a lip liner.